Welcome back, you beautiful souls. You're live with Expresso on a beautiful Friday morning, having a lot of fun connecting with the rest of the fam who are out at False Bay Yacht Club this morning. We've had a bit of post-pregnancy fitness along with this guy.
What is going on?
Who's going to be that guy? I'm guessing a kettlebell will be involved. It's time for more fitness with Ryle.
Continuing our fitness journey for part 2. Now, earlier on, we were speaking all about how we can engage that core post-pregnancy for all you mamas out there. But now we're going to focus on something a bit more different. It's all about the arms, ladies. And of course, sexy TV personality Ryle De Morny is here to show us how to engage the core as well. And again, get those arms lekker sterk, man.
I think it's perfect, exactly that. So essentially building on from our first session, and something I like to talk about is how do we actually engage the core? So there's this often a misconception that the core is just your abs. Those are actually the muscles on the surface.
That's what you have right now, yeah.
But underneath that is essentially what the core is, and that's what we're trying to work, and that's what's associating and assisting us with our strength, stability, and control. So on top of that, I love the fact that you're asking to work arms, because we often are going to be picking up some toys or picking our baby up off a bed or the floor. So I brought this bad boy over here, which is called a kettlebell, and we're going to start by working our arms and simply hitting those biceps to assist us in lifting. So you're keeping your core tight.
Can you even lift though?
Can you even lift? So we're keeping our core tight, sucked in, hard and engaged, and we're essentially going to curl up for a bicep curl. And then what we're going to do is lift our hand on top of our head. Yeah, perfect. It's just like that. And essentially we're going to do a curl, and then we're going to add a little bit of a tilt right at the end. So that's going to hit those obliques on the side. You feel that? And then we lift up again, and then do a little tilt, and it hits those obliques on the side. So that's again going to assist us in carrying, and then obviously the bicep is going to help us with lifting. Then we can move over to another exercise called a goblet squat with a press. So essentially we're going to go down into the squat position, and then as we're lifting up, we're going to press the kettlebell, which could in fact be your baby, and you have that beautiful Lion King moment.
I know.
You stare into his eyes, and you essentially drop your baby back down, holding him close to you and going back into a squat, and we're lifting straight back up with a press, and then we're going back down. So that's your goblet squat with a press, and it's beautiful to know that we're using our entire body to lift and pick things up. So we're not just bending over and using our lower back, which can promote a lot of injury. What we want to do is use our entire body and our legs to lift people up, or lift our kid up, or anything that's on the ground, just to prevent that injury from occurring. All right, so we can cycle those two together, and that is an essential, epic functional workout that's not only doing the core, but also helping us with that lifting as well.
Okay, you were speaking earlier on about activating the core.
Yes.
How do we get to do that before we get into all the exercises?
Brilliant question. So it's a weird example, and don't try this at home, but essentially if I was to almost pretend as if I'm about to come and punch you in your stomach.
Oh, brother, I'm for you.
And instead of you fighting me back and kicking my ass, what you would do instead is you'd have the reaction of sucking in, all right? So engaging and embracing that by seeing me suck in, all right? And then you're keeping this nice and firm and hard. So we're not sticking our stomach out and pushing our abs out. We're actually sucking our stomach in, but keeping firm. And that gives us that nice range, and it keeps our core tight. You can try it. Go for it.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. Something like that? Okay, so that engages the core, right?
Yes, and with every single exercise, that is exactly what we want to make sure is engaged before we carry on with anything else. It's going to give us the stability and the control we need to have the most incredible relationship with our baby.
I love it. Okay, let's continue this workout.
Let's continue. So I've got another one for us. Okay, we're going to go down on the ground. We're going to carry on hitting those arms. We're going into the bridge position. Core's nice and activated. Shoulders are engaged. And we're going to lift the dumbbell or kettlebell straight up inside. Yeah, there we go. And if you're feeling strong enough, you can lift it to the side and then hit those triceps and then go straight back down and go back to the ground, right? So while your core is being activated, we are nailing those arms. And you guys at home, you can try about 3 rounds of this, 10 reps each, and enjoy the pain.
Love having it. Thank you so much for our fitness session this morning. It's a Friday at False Bay Yacht Club. Listen, Mama got her groove back now. Let's go.
Let's go, girl.